Jai Shri Ram. Text completion. Let's look at this. Single blanks. Favoritism, favoring friends. The synonym is cronyism. Cronyism. Crony means a friend, a good friend, a buddy. Buddy. Pal. Pal. A close friend can be called a bosom pal. Bosom. Bosom means the chest or the heart. Pal, Pal, bosom pal means a jiggery dost, very close friend. So favoritism means favoring your friends. There's another related word, nepotism, Nepotism, favoring relatives. You will see many political parties in our country. The entire family, father, mother, son, daughter, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, everyone is occupying posts of power. So that's nepotism, favoring relatives. And Kachada wood, you see, Bollywood is full of nepotism. Anyway, so benevolence. Benevolence means generosity. Prejudice, discriminatory attitudes against other people. It's a kind of bigotry. Bigotry. Bigotry means intolerance. Bigot. A bigot means a person who is intolerant. He cannot tolerate other people's religions. So, and there are many religions which are extremely bigoted, and their followers are aggressively bigoted because their dogma is the others have to be proselytized. Proselytize. To proselytize means to convert to another religion, or proselytize or kill, because that's what is written in their holy books. Of course, most people are perhaps not following that order, but nevertheless it is there in their holy book. So this is extremely prejudicial. Prejudicial means disadvantageous. Please understand, the word prejudicial means disadvantageous. Prejudice is an extremely biased attitude, discriminatory against people who don't belong to your in-group. So, prejudice, prejudice, if you look at the word, forming an opinion before actually analyzing the evidence, that is called prejudice. So, like people who are extremely bigoted and racist, they have all these prejudices. Altruism means generosity, being charitable, a philanthrope. Philanthrop. A philanthrope is a person who loves mankind, who does charity, philanthropic activities. So, now let's go to the sentence. The judge openly associated with racist organizations. Nevertheless, he showed no dash in his decisions during his career. Yes, the answer is obvious. Please pause and work. The answer is prejudice. Okay, next one. To exalt, raise the level, hold in high regard, put on a pedestal, glorify, dignify, praise. And other words are all simple. The condemnatory drivel. Now please understand drivel. Now drivel literally means saliva dropping from the mouth. To salivate, S-A-L-I-V-A-T. Salaver, S-A-L-A-V-E-R. So drivel means the literal meaning is saliva dribbling from the mouth. D-R-I-B-B-L-E, dribble. So when a dog is hungry and if it is looking at food, it will salivate and the drivel will drop from the mouth. But that's the literal meaning. Drivel implied meaning is nonsense, rubbish, gobbledygook, G-O-B-B-L-E, gobbly, D-Y-G-O-O-K, gobbledygook means utter nonsense, bunkum, B-U-N-K-U-M, bunkum or bosh. Bosh means rubbish. So, where are we now? Drivel, condemnatory drivel. That means somebody is very angry and they are talking bosh, they are uttering bunkum. Very often we see politicians and people, just because they don't like somebody, they will start saying all nasty things which don't have any basis. There's no evidence for that. That's called a condemnatory drivel. The condemnatory drivel of critics directed towards Steven Spielberg's latest film attests. Attest means to be evidence of. Attest to the fact that the pretentious critics, okay, pretentious means taking too much for granted, thinking too much of oneself. In fact, the word pretend is there. The pretending as if they are the most knowledgeable, and they are all very entitled sort of. That means they feel like VVIP, take too much for granted, have a very high and inflated opinion of oneself. So that kind of a person is pretentious, takes too much for granted, thinks that he is a VVIP. The pretentious critics have lost sight of the purpose of movies. Okay, what is the purpose of movies? Yes, you have paused. The answer is to entertain. That's it, very simple. So, the purpose of a movie is to entertain. There might be a lot of things there which you may not like. So, what is the need to condemn that? Okay. Next, stern means very strict, efficient, without any loss of resources, or simply following all the rules and protocols and procedures perfectly. That is efficient. Adept, highly skilled. Aloof, being isolated, not mixing with others, living like a loner. Aloof. And the opposite of aloof will be gregarious, sociable, friendly. GREGARIOUS. Though in acting circles, he has a reputation of being a consummate professional. Consummate means perfect. Consummate means complete in all respects. So, consummate is an adjective which means perfect. Consummate can be used as a verb. Consummating a marriage, that means sexual intercourse has to take place. In a court of divorce court, if it can be proved that the marriage has not been consummated, divorce can be obtained very easily. So, these are some things you should know as a grown up and as an adult. So, consummate is an adjective which means perfect. Consummate can be a verb which means consummation of the marriage. Consummation of the contract can also be there, which means all the contracting parties have discharged their obligations. Okay. Now I am reading it again. Though in acting circles he has a reputation of being a consummate professional, at times he can be quite dash on the stage. So though indicates a contrast. Please pause. So he can be what? So you need a slightly negative word actually. Though he is a consummate professional, sometimes he can be quite dash. Yes, the answer has to be playful, because none of the other words make bring out that contrast. They don't bring out that contrast. Jai Shri Ram.